Good afternoon. It's Thursday, November 30th, 2023. Peace is a part of the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. All the news this afternoon. 1 month after stakeholders react to impeachment process against Governor Fubara, Port Harcourt Ring Road project demolition sparks controversy as landlords accuse government officials of bribe. Police authority affirms citizens' right to film officers on duty. PDP criticizes 2024 budget proposal, and on the foreign scene, gunmen kill 3 in Jerusalem. I am Ifichuku Moyele with the news. 1 month after 27 lawyers of the River State House of Assembly started an impeachment process against the state governor, Siminalayi Fubara, some stakeholders are worried that a political crisis may slow down governance in the state. A professor of development communication, Walter Ihejirika, wants political actors to separate politics from governance. Professor Ihejirika spoke to correspondent Soebi Oruwari.
Because the time the people in government would have used thinking out developmental projects, working for the good of the people, they will spend it on in scheming on how to outwit themselves. The ongoing apparent problem between the former governor and the current governor of Rivers State is certainly not good for the development of the state. So there's need for harmony between all levels of government. Governance is not a one-man show. Governance is a collective. It's a team play.
The coordinator of non-governmental organization Citizen Trust, Lawrence Jube, also spoke on this.
We had an election that was very controversial, but yes, it produced a governor. We have noticed that the hype around the first 100 days controversially led by the clash of interest between the former government. Definitely affects governance, which is a service to the people. It will affect the budget system, the fiscal process, because it is the money in control of politicians that defines the power, the will, the influence, the exercise, and knowing all the control processes that they attract over the political process and decisions of the day.
Mr. Jube said if true democracy were practiced in River State, former Governor Wike would owe Governor Fubara an apology.
It's not that everything the sitting governor has to do will be influenced by the decisions of the former governor, or by the interest of the former governor. It shouldn't happen in a democracy. We've not had this in the state before, where a former godfather will assert control over the current process of governance and begin to make public noise, open noise, because it is part of the political problems of the state. We've never seen it this manner before, where a former governor is the one dictating what happens, and politicians and people who are of interest and like mind are clapping for him and saying that the current governor should dance to his tune.
Moving on, landlords affected by the Port Harcourt Ring Road project demolitions are alleging government officials' involvement in pre-compensation bribery. So the landlords around St. John's and the Iruala area of Port Harcourt told our correspondent off record that some government officials demanded about 20 to 25% of their compensation. Others agreed to be recorded as they spoke to our correspondent.
Because I know that it's Nigerian system. You have to give somebody something. That one is compulsory. Because of our system, things are not done correct. The demolition was done twice. Compensation was paid, but not adequately paid. Some people were sustained. I brought a valuer. Our valuer valued the property. The government valuer did not tell us what are the rates. Our valuer did not know rate that was used.
I'm not happy with the current government because the amount they are paying is very poor. Things are expensive in the country. And now you're not giving us peanuts. So what are we going to use peanuts to do? So we don't know how hard the next year is going to look like. So you're paying us peanuts. How do you expect us to build new structures? Are you trying to render us homeless?
The River State Commissioner for Works, George Alabu Kelly, has yet to speak on this. As you may know, the 50.15 kilometers Port Harcourt Ring Road project is meant to pass through populated areas like Diobu, Obogoro, Rumosi, Rumekini, Eagle Island, Ozoba, Mbudo Alo, Ikwere Road, Ruboko Eneka Road, and Iweche, among other communities. In other news, the River State Police Command has told its officers and men that civilians are entitled to film them. In a tweet, the command told them not to be camera shy, but to smile while being recorded and stay professional while discharging their duty. As you may know, several cases of police brutality stemmed from officers who refused to be recorded on video. Now, ahead of the festive season, Nigerian Army has assured Nigerians that troops will be positioned in all identified hotspots across the country to ensure adequate security. Army spokesman Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu gave the assurance in Abuja yesterday while briefing newsmen on army exercises going on across the country. He said the 3 exercises, codenamed Still Waters, Enduring Peace, and Golden Dawn, have so far recorded successes in 20 states and the FCT.
We are giving the assurance that we will dominate all hotspots in the southeast. So we are assuring those who are coming back home of our presence, the armed forces, the other security agencies. Those who are in the diaspora have no reasons to fear to come back home and celebrate with their loved ones. The only advice, I think, or caution we need to give, we must be mentally alert. We must be careful with what we do.
Recall that the 3 exercises were flagged off in Lagos last month. Exercise Still Waters III is ongoing in the South, South, and Southwest geopolitical zones. Enduring Peace is in the North Central Zone, and Golden Dawn is in the Southeast. Senate President Godswill Akpabio says insecurity will stop when Nigerians support President Bola Tinubu and the effort of the federal government. Speaking on the floor of the Senate, Akpabio commended the security agencies for their sacrifices in the fight against insecurity in Nigeria. Still to come, PDP criticizes 2024 budget proposal. Stay with us.
Stay on track with Nigeria.
Back in now the rest of the news. Doxa Family Church Incorporation will be holding its 2023 convention from today, 30th November, to Sunday, 3rd December 2023. The convention themed Maximizing Your Potential has a morning session tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, while the evening session will be held at 5 p.m. daily. The Thanksgiving session is to hold on Sunday at 8 a.m. The convention will be held at Doxa Road off Dr. Peter Odin Road, Aboloma, Port Harcourt. Bishop Daka Williams and Pastor Dele Bamboye will be ministering. TY and Blessing Emmanuel are the host ministers. Music will be supplied by Jackson Jones of the Praise Marshal. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, says the 27.5 trillion naira budget estimate were designed to strangulate poor Nigerians. The party, in a statement by its spokesman, Debo Ologunaba, alleged that the proposed budget by the APC administration was padded figures and duplicated items. It urged the National Assembly to scrutinize the proposed budget. The PDP also condemned the rendition of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign tune at the hallowed chamber of the National Assembly during the presentation of the 2024 budget. And now in business, the Pan-Yoruba socio-political group Afenifere has urged President Bola Tinubu to ensure that the Port Harcourt refinery begins operation in December as promised. In entertainment, singer Rema has cancelled his scheduled performances for the rest of the 2023 to focus on his health. And in sports Minister John Eno has scheduled a meeting with Super Eagles head coach Jose Posero to discuss the team's poor start to the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. On the international scene, 3 people have been shot dead in Jerusalem. They were killed by police and an armed civilian. 6 others were injured after 2 gunmen reportedly opened fire at a bus stop during the morning rush hour. Stories. 1 month after, stakeholders are still reacting to edited by Onyeka Jimosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifichuku Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.